What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? My name is Cosmos, and welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, my friends, I'm going to be comparing the brand new heavy shotgun to the pump shotgun inside of Fortnite Battle Royale. So at the end of this video, you guys are going to know what weapon is superior over the other one and which one you should go ahead and pick up in the game. Now, usually when I get into a game and I have my usual setup, my pump scar or either my pump tack setup, and then I go ahead and find a heavy shotgun on the ground. I'm like, bro, I really want to pick this up, but I don't know what to get rid of. And usually I just get rid of my tack, but sometimes it's like, bro, I don't really want to get rid of my tack. I don't really want to get rid of my pump. I don't want to get rid of any weapons. What do I do? For today's video, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be showing you what weapon you should pick up. So make sure you do go ahead, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, go ahead and chuck on that notification bell to stay up to date with all of our videos coming inside of the future. But anyway, let's get into this video right now. So how we're going to structure this video really is I'm going to go ahead and talk about the statistics of the weapons. Then I'm going to be talking about how the weapons feel in game and which one I like better in game. And we're going to be mashing those two together, and then we're going to be going ahead and getting an overall verdict on which weapon you should pick up more, or pick up better, or which is the better weapon to pick up. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this right now with the statistics. So we'll start here with the pump shotgun. It comes in the rarity of common and uncommon, and it does a DPS of 63. Or for the uncommon variant, it's got a 66.5. And if we go along now, the damage is once again a pretty high damage. So this is the average damage that you're going to get if you go ahead and shoot someone in the body without a headshot. So if you go ahead with the white or common shotgun, you're going to get a 90 hit, which obviously you guys know that's the most annoying thing, spawning into a game and then shooting one bullet and you get a 90 hit on the person, and this person just comes in with attack and shoots 2 bullets before you can even shoot one, which is the most annoying thing. But you know what, it does 90 damage. The uncommon variant does 95, and we won't worry about the crit chance and crit damage. The fire rate is 0.7, so it's a pretty slow fire rate. The magazine size is 5. The range is 3072, which I do not know what the hell that means. And the reload time is 4.8 seconds on the common and 4.6 on the uncommon. Ammo cost, so every one shot you shoot, it's just going to cost 1 bullet, really. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is our statistics there. If you move on now to the heavy shotgun, we have some very, very exciting things here. Now, this is epic and legendary variants only. The DPS is 73.5 on the epic and amazing 77 on the legendary variant. The damage is a little bit less than the pump shotgun, so the damage is 73.5 on the epic, 77 on the legendary. The fire rate is 1, so once again it's a little bit more than the pump and a little bit less than attack, which I think that basically the heavy shotgun is literally a pump and attack mashed together. That's what I find it as. And the magazine size is 7. The reload time is 5.9 on the heavy shotgun, that is epic, and then 5.6 on the legendary heavy shotgun. So those are our statistics right there. Now these are the average, it's like the average damage you get and stuff, but now we're going to be talking about how I like these weapons in game. So this is going to be more my opinion. That was the rock solid statistics. Now this is my opinion in game. Now what I've found with the heavy shotgun is in situations that I'm really close range, I don't tend to actually go ahead and deal a lot of damage with it, like maybe the obvious 73, but usually at that very like point blank range, like when the guy's standing right in front of me, usually I don't find it that effective. But let me just comparison this as well. Usually I only use the heavy shotgun for basically gunfights where, just say I've got a base around me and there's a guy running towards me or something like that. I'm not usually going to go ahead and rush someone with the heavy shotgun. I'm usually going to play passive and wait for them to come to me, or maybe just rush them but don't go right in front of them, just kind of get a little bit of range from them. And I find that is where the heavy shotgun really is at its best, when you're at that, like, I guess medium short range distance, so you're not point blank, but you've got a little bit of distance from the player, and you can be getting still 100 headshots from that range, which I find absolutely insane. Another perk with the heavy shotgun that I find is that obviously you can rock double heavy shotguns, which is just absolutely OP, and you're going to win every gunfight really if you can aim and use these things properly. But the thing about that is it's really rare to actually go ahead and get 2 heavy shotguns in a game, let alone 1. But obviously, I think that the heavy shotgun is a very solid option. The reload time is a little bit more than the pump shotgun, but still, you don't really notice that in game because obviously the reload time, you don't have to reload all 7 bullets back in the magazine. You can just reload 2 or whatever if you're just about to shoot someone else in the gunfight. But that's what I think about the heavy shotgun there. Now, comparing that to the pump. Now, I feel the exact same with the pump. Now, like I said with the heavy, I don't usually go in with the pump and just rush people straight up. That's usually what I use attack for, or that's just really not my playstyle at all, really. But once again, I use the pump for the same thing that I use the heavy for. So really, if we're talking honestly here, I think a better weapon to pick up over the pump would be the heavy. Now, probably because I use them for the exact same thing, but I think the range on the heavy is a lot better than the range on the green pump. Now, that's why I think that I'm going to go ahead now and pick up the heavy shotgun over the pump. But the pump, in my opinion, has more consistent damage. Now, with the actual heavy shotgun, the damage on it is pretty inconsistent, and you're going to go ahead and be getting like a 180 hit, then you're going to get like a 50 hit or like a 20 hit. But what I find with the pump shotgun is this thing has pretty consistent hits. Now, if you're getting a headshot from pretty close range, it's going to be over 150 most of the times. But if you go ahead and use the heavy shotgun, if you get a clean headshot, bro, you'll probably get maybe 100, 120. Sometimes it can go up to 200. It's really, really inconsistent. So you don't know really what it's going to do. It's really inconsistent like that. But if you're at a decent range, it just gets more consistent, more consistent. But with the green pump, it gets less consistent, less consistent. So the closer you are to the green pump, the better damage. And the further you are away with the green pump, terrible damage. But I believe with the heavy shotgun, it's pretty trash damage compared to the green pump at really close range. But you take this guy back a few steps, and then he's going to be doing absolutely devastating amounts of damage. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to this overall verdict. Now, my overall verdict on which gun you should pick up, which gun is the better weapon, I'm going to go with the heavy shotgun. Now, what I mean by this is I think that if you can rock 1 pump, 1 heavy, or 2 heavies, you need to have at least another thing going with the heavy, I believe, because I just don't think it's quite good enough to have on its own. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I think you're always going to either want to rock 2 heavies or 1 green pump, 1 heavy. But overall, I think the heavy shotgun is really the better weapon, and that is really just my opinion. I just think it's overall a better weapon for my playstyle. So I usually don't go ahead rush people. Usually I try and get a little bit of distance away from them, maybe a few meters, not like a few distance by like 100 meters. I mean like probably like a few meters. Get a little bit of distance away from them. And then this thing really does shine like that. Now, these people, if you get that distance away from them and you got a heavy shotgun and all they have is a pump shotgun, they're only going to be doing like 20 damage to you, whereas you're going to be doing 100 damage to them. So, for my playstyle, I believe the heavy shotgun's better. The overall DPS is a lot better as well with the fire rate. I just think it's overall just a better weapon. But obviously, the pump is still very strong. And since though this is a legendary and the pump is only uncommon, I think that the pump puts up a really good fight against the heavy shotgun. They're both 2 amazing weapons, but in my opinion, I think I would rather pick up the heavy shotgun over the pump shotgun. Now, what is your guys' opinion? Did I get this right, man? Do you guys think that the pump shotgun's better? Or how do you guys think the tac goes with this? How do you guys think the tac fits in with that? Let's have a bit of a conversation down in the comment section below. You guys can tell me anything. If you have any questions about, hey, should I pick up the tac? Should I pick up the heavy? If you guys have any questions, tell me ahead in the comment section below. I'm going to go ahead and answer a whole bunch of them. But ladies and gentlemen, that'll end off the video right here. Once again, what is your guys' opinion? Do you like the heavy better? Do you like the pump better? And why? Don't just tell me I like it better. Give me a reason why so I know. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that'll end of the video. Make sure you go ahead, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, as well as chuck on that notification bell to stay up to date with all of my videos coming in the future. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.